نحمد ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير آمين يا رب العالمين. So very warm welcome to the class, and we are gonna continue with Surah An Naziat. Okay, and we start with du'as. Rabbi zidni ilma. Can we all unmute and say it once for all of us? Rabbana.
ربي زدني علما.
Alhamdulillah. And usually, we can all say also, Rabbana zidna ilma, Allah increase us all in knowledge, in all the beneficial knowledge. May Allah SWT increase us in ilm and in actions. So the number one thing is our thought of the day. So for me, the thought of the day is that Inna Allah kana alaykum raqiba. So what do you think, friends, by the way? You're very smart students. So what do you think? This thought feeling should make me scared or should make me smile? Who would like to share? Yes, go ahead, Abdurrahman.
For me, like, it would make me smile.
It will make you smile. I'm so proud of that. And what makes you smile? When you think that Allah is watching over you, why does it make you smile?
Cause like there was something I did, but like no one saw.
Excellent. So you are involving yourself with work that nobody's aware, and it makes you feel smiling that Allah watched it, Allah saw it, right? Isn't that amazing? Any other thoughts? Zarar, how do you feel? Your voice is not coming through.
Sorry, Sister Maria. I was there for class. Are we talking about the thought of the day?
Yes, thought of the day. So I shared my thought of the day. Like last 2 weeks, I was in a training, so I wasn't able to be with you guys. But this thought makes me smile because I know you worked hard. You were working hard. Last session, you guys were doing it by yourself. How many? Give me lock it on your answer on your fingers. Option number 1, yes, it was productive time. Option number 2, not too productive. It was 50-50. Or option number 3, oh, we just wasted that time. This time that we have together, which is allocated together. What is your feedback on that last time when we were doing it by yourself together? Go ahead, everybody lock your answers. I just want to see. Alhamdulillah. Okay, most of you think it was productive. Okay, somewhat productive. All right, Salma and Sammy. Okay, all right. So alhamdulillah. So when I was thinking before logging into your class, my thought of the day, and I'm hoping that you are writing your thought of the day in your Evernotes, okay? But what I am thinking was that, alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching. And Raqib means somebody who is watching, like Raqaba, Raqib is like, your throat. So somebody is like directly camera here. So the whole day we may be doing things and nobody even knows. Somebody meets us and they are like, oh, where were you? Right? And sometimes it makes you feel so sad, like you are busy trying to please Allah SWT. Like for you guys, mashallah, you are memorizing the Quran, you have to let go of a lot of activities. Why? Because you have to work to please Allah SWT. You're memorizing, which is the highest levels kind of, right? So this thought, I am happy Abdurrahman shared that it makes him smile. So that's what I was asking Zarar. How would this thought make you feel? Does it make you feel scared that oh Allah is watching me, or how does it make you feel? Yes. Sarah, you wanted to share? Go ahead. Well, Zarar, I'm still waiting to hear. Yes.
It makes me. Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you now. Yes.
It makes me happy because I know that when I'm in like a bad situation, that Allah knows about it.
Excellent, mashallah. So there's a beautiful nasheed also there. I really like it. It calls Allah Knows. So no matter what you go through, Allah SWT is aware. So I hope we can look at it from the perspective of being happy rather than being scared. All right. Allah SWT help us live a life in which we are not scared that Allah is watching us, right? But we are so happy that somebody is watching over us. They are watching. Like it helps, like like recently because of this COVID and things, these classes have have gone online and I started recording a lot of things that I never used to record before. So now I am happy that, wow, when I put something out, somebody is there watching and they are able to tell me if something was a mistake or something needs to be fixed, or maybe I said something not correctly and can fix it. So you can be scared that, oh no, somebody is watching, or you can be very happy. Like, there are many teachers, when they teach and they're told that, oh, somebody is going to come in to observe your class, they become so scared that, oh, so we are going to be in observation, right? But as a believer, it's so strong of a feeling that, alhamdulillah, I am watched 24/7. I am answerable 24/7 as to what I'm doing. My lesson plan has to be really perfect no matter where I am. Why? Because I'm doing it to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I hope that's the short thought that I shared. If anybody wants to share their thought other than in the Evernote, they want to share it right now, then go ahead. Who would like to share anything that you were thinking right now? And lots and prayers and du'as for everybody who is, like, obviously for you, give yourself a pat on the back. Mashallah, you are here. Anybody who is busy working on the other things, Allah SWT help them benefit from the recording as well, inshallah, and those to come. So no thoughts, nobody wants to share on the mic? Going once, twice, and thrice. Okay, I am assuming Allah is obviously watching you, so you have written it down. So let's go to our second thing of the day, and that is the name of Allah SWT in Al-Asma'ul Husna series. And today the name is Al-Musawwir, right? Al-Musawwir. And who is he? He is the one who creates us, who fashioned us, who made us, right? Who gave us the form. So Allah SWT is the designer. He's the originator of everything, right? And anything that comes to your mind when you think of this name? Go ahead, unmute yourself and tell me what comes to your mind. Yes, Abdurrahman?
Like, what comes to my mind is like a picture that he can do whatever he wants.
Alhamdulillah, he can do whatever he wants. Beautiful. How about you, Sammy? What comes to your mind?
He can shape whatever he wants. Like, we are actually clay, and he can shape us to his desire. I'd say that's fascinating to me.
Very good. So he's a fashioner, and he can shape us into any form or any way, right? So that is beautiful. Jazakallah khair for sharing that. Yes. Anybody else? Yes, Hadia?
It reminds that, like, everyone is, like, beautiful, and that he didn't make a mistake when he made you.
That is so powerful and incredible. You know what? Let's say if I drew a picture, like, let's say this image, right? Somebody obviously created that, this image right here that you see on the screen. By the way, this is a lady who doesn't even speak English, and she's in Karachi, and she's a case of a domestic violence, and she's basically, I train her, and then she's helping create these images, subhanallah. So, when you look at a painting, and, if somebody brings you their painting and you say, oh, how horrible is that? How would that person feel? Go ahead, lock your answers on thumbs up. It will make him feel like awesome. I'm not sure. Or it's going to make this person feel miserable if that person made that painting. How would that person feel? Thank you, Abdurrahman, Hadia, for the clear answers. I am waiting for others. Mariam E, I can't see. Okay, awesome. And Asami, are you still thinking? You've kept your name like that, so what is the answer? Yes, make it awesome, or miserable? Thank you. Yes, Sammy.
I think I'd say.
I didn't hear that.
Are you talking about people? Are you asking if you got abused, would you be?
Okay, who can repeat the question? Go ahead. Okay, go ahead, Hadia.
She asked that, so say there was a person who he made a painting, and a person came and said that painting was terrible. How would the first person feel?
Bad.
Bad, right? So now if we see at the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right, and we see somebody maybe not in the form that we are used to seeing somebody, right? So maybe somebody has some physical form or something that we may not approve of. It's not like the norm. And we make fun of him or her or anything, then who are we actually making fun of? The one who designed that, the one who designed it. Who is that? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So let's be very mindful. That was a very beautiful point, Hadia, that you raised, that we have to remember that Allah is beautiful, and Allah loves beauty, and Allah created everything with a purpose or a reason. So there is no way we can judge, and everything is part of the test and package. So let's respect the creation of Al-Musawwir. Now go ahead and let's see who can put on the chat box the root word count for Al-Musawwir. And we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has 99 names, 100 but one. Whoever knows each and every one of them, like whoever hafada or ahsaha, whoever encounters it, then they will enter paradise. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us invest our time with the 99 names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if you want to say it on the mic, you can do that as well. And Aliza, go ahead, you can say it on the mic, inshallah.
There are 19. The root word sad wa ra comes 19 times in the Quran in 5 forms.
Okay, can you say some forms?
There's sur, sawara, sur, surah, and musawwir.
Very good. So any other? Suwaraha and Musawwir. Any other? There are 3 more forms. Anybody else wants to say them? Yes, Abdurrahman?
I'm not sure, but it's like sawarakum.
Okay, sawarakum. Excellent. He created you, fashioned you. Is the word, the sur also coming from here? Is that there? The horn, the trumpet which will be blown? Same root word? Who can verify that? Yes or no?
What word again?
When they say that when the trumpet would be blown, that word sur, is that also the same root word?
Yes.
No, when nufikha fi sur, فَجَمَعْنَاهُمْ جَمَعًا, right? So is that the same root word?
Yes.
Yes, alhamdulillah. So this root word has a family of words, and in which that also comes there, right? Alhamdulillah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us be mindful, and inshallah in our dua we will see that when we look into the mirror, how we can be mindful of that as well. So today inshallah we will do verse number 26 to 35. Go ahead, let's create your order of names, and how we are going to do it is I will just type into the chat box as I see you, mashallah. The most fresh I can see today. Somebody who's looking fresh and crisp and ready. So let me start typing the names, alhamdulillah. So you will take one ayah at a time, and then you dissect it and you go through it, inshallah, right? So you want to type your names yourself, so that we have if you type your names yourself, I think they're going to go very far apart. So I am just going to type it for you, and meanwhile get ready for your. So Abdurrahman, you can go ahead and do our first ayah, and let me bring it in front of you guys, inshallah.
I can't see the thing.
Yeah, you can see it right now. Let me just bring it. My computer is giving me some issues, so let's see if I am able to pull it, or if I will need help on that. Let's see. Just give me 1 minute here. Okay, okay, any one lesson anybody wants to share while we are pulling this up from Surah An Naziat so far?
That the word musawwir means like the fashioner, and that we shouldn't like transcend something that has been made from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Awesome. Jazakumullah khair. Alhamdulillah. Now you guys can see the screen? Yes?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
So far in our last setting, we had seen what was happening with Fir'aun, right? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had made him a punishment in this life and in the hereafter. And we talked about that. Anybody was able to see any documentary on him, or anything that you want to share or add about Fir'aun? What do we know about him right now? Because he will never be buried. Where is his body right now? Anything that you were able to look up? No, you guys were super busy. Just nod your head, yes or no. Yes or no. No.
No.
Let's give our head some exercise. It's okay. I can understand. MashaAllah, you have a lot of workload. So whenever you find time, you can look into him. So go ahead, Abdurrahman. Let's do this verse number 26, where Allah is telling us that truly this is a lesson in his life for anybody who fears him. So go ahead. And you should have annotate option as well.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Inna fi dhalika la'ibratan liman yakhsha. Inna doesn't have one.
No root word.
He doesn't have one. Dhalika doesn't have one.
Just say the word, say the meaning, and if there's a root word, just say the root word. So you go like this: Inna, indeed, verily, for sure, fi, in, dhalika, that, la'ibratan, lesson, ayn, bara, liman, for who, yakhsha, kha, sheen, and waw. Okay, and you can use the annotate feature, ha, sheen, and ya, sorry, here, and then you can use the annotate feature to cross out if you need to cross out anything. Okay, and that is for everybody, inshallah. That's how we'll do it. Yes, go ahead, Abdurrahman.
Oh, okay. Indeed, inna, fi, in, dhalika, that, la'ibratan, ayn, bara, and liman, to who?
Yes, Li is for what and man is for who?
Yakhsha, you take out the yeah, so
Very good. So what is left?
Sheen, yeah.
Fasha, Sheen, and Ya, which is khushu, which is like, oh, excellent. All right, so everybody can see the order in the chat box?
Yeah.
Everybody's names. So who is next? Go ahead.
Okay. فأنتم أشد خلقا أم السماء بناها. Which is harder to create, you people or the sky that he built? So for Antum, I don't think there's any word for that. For Ashaddu, you cross out the Hamza, and you have Sheen, Dal, because there's a Shadda on the Dal. And for Khalqan, you cross out the Alif at the end, and your root word is Kha, Lam, Qaf. And for M, there is no root word. For Sama, you cross out the Alif and Lam, and you also cross out the Alif between Ma and Mim. And your root word is Sin, Mim, and Hamza. And for Banaha, I think you cross out the Ha and Alif. Wait, I think you cross out the Alif and you have Ba, Nun, Ha. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but Banaha is same as Banu, like, you know, Banun, wow, which means like a building or a foundation as well. So you made it or you built it. So you see this word variation in a lot of places, this word. All right. So Jazakumullah khair, that's great. Does everybody agree or anybody has any reflection? You all agree? The root words, you got them down?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you made one mistake. Nobody pointed that out. That's seen, meme, and wow. The sama, the root word is, remember from sama wat, that wow, you see it over there. Okay, so the root word would be seen, meme, and wow. Okay, and the banaha, it's, sorry, I gave you wow, but that one is ya, bani. It's from bunyan. Also, we say the word. So it comes there also, this ya. So this hamza, wow, and ya, sometimes they alternate when they are not like really evident in the word itself. So sometimes they alternate, okay? So that's why it's not like a big mistake when you make it, as long as you can find the other two. So asama would be sin, mim, wow, and banaha would be ba, noon, and ya. Everybody got that? Just give me thumbs up with your hands that yes, we got it. So this antum, jazakumullah khair. So this antum is like a question, all right? Antum is you. Are you more stronger? Shadid, shidda, just like in shidda letters, they are strong letters, right? So are you more stronger than the sky that we made? Tell me with your head, yes, we are more stronger, or no, we are not more stronger than the sky that Allah SWT made. Excellent.
No.
All right, thank you, Hadia. How about rest of you? You guys are more strong than this than the sky? Hmm? Or you're worried for your turn, huh? No, we are not. We are not more stronger. So Allah SWT is asking that question. And what do we know about the sky? We are going to see in the next ayah. So go ahead, Aliza.
Okay, رفع سمكها فسواها. So you don't remove anything in it's رافعين, and then in samkaha you remove the ha and the alif, and it's gonna be sin mim kaf, and then fasawaha you remove the fa and you remove the ha and alif, and it's sin wawiya.
Okay, excellent. And you know, like when you are saying it, you can use annotate to cross out whatever you're crossing out, so you don't have to say it. You just give me the word and the meaning. So can you give me the word and the meaning? Rafa'a.
Raising it.
Very good. So hold on here. When you say Rafa'a, raising, can anybody think of any name of any person with this word Rafa'a, or any other family words for Rafa'a? Any family words, any other words that come to your mind when you look at this word Rafa'a, so you remember that it means raising? Unmute and you can share. Yes, who remembers?
يرفع.
Very good. Irfa'u, same family. Anything else? How many of you know somebody named Rifat? Yes, you know one Rifat. Excellent. So that is also from bring. How many of you know the word Rafa'al Yadain? Rafa'al Yadain. Excellent. Abdurrahman knows about it, right? So every word, think about its root word and connect it with something else, right? So Rafa is when you are raising something. So even when you think about Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was raising the foundation. So Rafa. Now go ahead. Yes, Sarah.
Can I leave? I have an appointment.
You have a commitment? Okay, inshallah. I'll send the recording as well if you can benefit from it. Jazakumullah khair. Okay. Yes. Samkaha meaning, Aliza?
Samkaha is high.
Okay, anybody else want to say? What would it be? Imsak is also what samkaha is. It's like ceiling. When you're high, but it's like the ceiling up there. Okay. And fasawaha. This word appears many times in the Quran in different forms. What does that mean? Fasawaha.
Perfecting it.
Perfecting it. Abdurrahman, you have another meaning for that?
Like he made it.
Made it. It's like when somebody proportionate. I always remember this word from musawat, when you like make something equal also, right? So you really make it like when the Muhajirin came to Medina, then Rasulullah set up a treaty and then they make them brotherhood by calling, and that was known as musawat. They were given equal rights and things like that. So sawaha is like when it balanced it, proportionate. So that's it's the meaning, right? And one of the Gems of Quran students, you know, she made like an image that comes to my mind every time, where she put like different stones on top of each other and they are just lying there. So that's like, you know, perfect balance. So they are not, nothing was falling off. So may Allah SWT help us invest our time. Even with one word, we can learn so many other words, inshallah. Right? So go ahead. Sarah has to leave. So we will move to Zarar. Zarar, your voice is not coming through.
Sorry, it's a problem with my thing. It happens.
Okay.
So for wa'akhtasha, we have to remove the wow and the
Yeah, that part, just do it with your annotate option. Don't tell me what you have to remove or not. Just cross it out and just tell me word and meaning so we can go faster.
Okay. And I need G for the first one. And then Laylaha.
The wow in the beginning is for and, so that doesn't need to be crossed out, okay? Because that is just and. Al-Hutasha is when he, you know, something is darkened up, right?
Okay. And then for the Laylaha, you have to remove the ha.
Okay.
And then Layl means the night. I mean night. and then أخرج. You have to remove the alif and then jim.
That's a hamza. Jim we never cross
Sorry.
out. We never cross out anything other than hamza, waw, and yas, right?
Okay. And then duhaha.
Give me the meaning of akhraja.
أخرج.
You say makhraj in tajweed, right? So what is
Bringing out.
Where?
Bringing out.
Bringing out, bringing it out, or exit, or you brought out. So all these are the meanings, right?
Then I don't know how to is Lord haha, is that the root word for
Very good for
haha?
asking. Thank you for asking. If it had to be dod ha, then you would have seen a shadda on ha. But is there a shadda on ha?
No, but
right?
So what is it?
Yeah, so you are going to cross out, do the process of elimination. You crossed out the ha at the end, ha alif, because it's like, you know, pointing to the like feminine part of it. Now at the end, you see two letters, which are dod and ha. So you have to add one more of hamza, waw, or ya. So with experience, you will remember that, okay, this is waw. And sometimes you do get tricked, like with duha, you don't see that, but that you will add. And what is the meaning of duha?
Brightness.
It's brightness. Excellent. There's a whole surah duha. Jazakumullah khair. So go ahead, Maryam E.
Okay.
Okay, Dania, skip typing. Okay, go ahead.
Do I read the ayah first?
Yes.
والأرض بعد ذلك دحاها. والأرض, I don't know.
Okay, so what will you do? What is the meaning of wa?
And
al-ard, what will you cross out? Al-bayt, al-kaaba.
Wait, I can't cross out on the screen now.
You cannot cross out on the screen? It's okay, but in your mind, do you know what you need to cross out? Some friend can help you, somebody else can cross out.
I need to cross out the wow and the lam.
The waw you're not crossing out. It's a separate word. It doesn't have a root word. It's waw means and. So there's no crossing needed. Now we are at the word al-ard.
Right? I cross out the lam?
You cross out what?
The lam.
You cross out the combination al. Why? Because you know al means the, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you will cross out the al. So what are you left with?
Hamza, ra, and dod.
Excellent, and that's the root word. I'm going to move it a little up so that everybody can see it clearly. And why are you not able to use annotate? Do you need directions on how to use annotate?
Yeah, I do. I've tried before.
So this palette doesn't come for you?
It doesn't.
Okay, all right. If you just look for options, I think you will find it in your screen, but go ahead, anybody can cross it out for you. Is there anybody who can annotate for her? And go ahead to the next word, ba'da. Meaning, Maria?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to annotate, but I can't.
Okay, no problem. Okay, ba'da.
Okay, ba'da doesn't have a root word. It's just ba'da.
Now it has a root word, so if you note it down, ba'ain dal, and it means after. Okay.
Dhalika, it's the lam and kaf.
Okay, very good. The zalika doesn't have a root word, by the way. This is like a harf.
Sorry. You cross out the ha and the alif at the end.
Very good. And now the same thing, you have two letters identified, dal and ha, and you will add either hamza, waw, or ya, and now we will remember that we will add a waw from the hu, okay? And it basically means when you're spreading something out. So Allah SWT, like this earth, it was just made like a spread, and it was spread out, all right? So alhamdulillah. Go ahead, Dania, you can do the next one.
والجبال أرساها.
We are at verse number 31. Sammy, are you ready with this one? 31?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Okay, yeah, so go ahead. I saw that I missed her name in between, so go ahead. If you are ready, then you can take this one. And then Dania, you do 32, okay?
Okay.
All right.
So what's it?
She'll do 33. Okay, Maria?
Akhraja, that means to bring out. You cross out the hamza, and it's just kha, ra, jim. Minha. Is there a root word to that?
No, there's no root word. Just divide
okay.
it. Min and ha. Min means?
From.
Very good.
From
And
it.
ha means?
It.
It. And what is this we are talking about? Here we are talking about the al-ard, right? So
Yeah,
from it, Allah
like a
SWT
spring.
brings out. Very good.
Right. Ma'aha. Ma is mim alif fat.
Yeah, it's kind
Hamza.
of tricky. If you find like the root for water is mim waw ha. Okay, we don't see it in this word, but just kind of remember it. It's mim waw ha. It's just like, you know, when we work around muttaqeen, it's waw qaf ya. We just remember it. Okay, so there are some words like that. Inshallah. All right.
Okay.
Next.
ومرعاها. That would, you cross out the wow. Cross out the alif.
Wa you don't need to cross out. Wa is part of a word. It's wa means just and.
Oh, and. Yeah, and. And then you're left with mim ra'ain mar'a. It's past.
So you cross out the ha. Very good. So now you're remaining with mara. I'm going to give you a family word of this, like a raiya. Okay, ra'i. So these two words, do you know the meaning of ra'i or ra'iyat?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Ra'i or ra'iyat, do you know the meaning of that? Rasulullah said that each one of you is a ra'i.
Sheep.
Excellent. Each one of you is a shepherd, not the sheep, right? So each one of you is a shepherd, and each one will you be asked about your flock. So if you remember that, then you will realize that meme is part of the mold, and I can cross it out also. Okay, so meme here is just like ilm and ma'loom. That meme is part of the mold here. So now what is the root word that you're going to tell me?
What's it? Ra'ain.
Excellent. So these two are very clear. The last one can be sometimes tricky. So here it is from ra'i. What is the last letter?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here it will be ra'ain and ya. And I hope everybody will remember that each one of you is a shepherd. Okay. So you will be asked about your flock. So right now you have your subjects, your assignments. You will be asked about it. So go ahead, Dania. Take the next one. 32.
Manjibala is the mountains. It's Jim, Ba, and Dab. And Alusaha is like firm, and the word is Ra, Sin, and Ha.
Here it's wow. Okay, it's tricky, so just remember this letter. So most of these, the ha, arsaha, they're all with ending with wow. Okay, and I remember in Urdu we call rassi. Rassi rope is very like tight and things. So this is like firm. You know, when your knots are so firm that they make like a rope. So here I kind of remember that. So Allah SWT made the mountains very, very firm. So go ahead, Maryam. Let me just move it a little bit up for you. Oops. And you can recite this ayah 33.
So let's see one that's
متاعا لكم ولأنعامكم. Mata, you would cross out the alif. So the root word would be mim ta'ain.
Very good.
Lakum doesn't have a root word.
Can you give me the meanings also? Mata is like a provision.
And lakum means for you.
Very good.
وَلِأَنْعَامِكُمْ you would take off the gap and meme.
Very good.
And
what is the meaning of li? When I say lillahi, what is the meaning of li? Lilladina.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Can you tell the meaning of li? Yes, go ahead, Salma.
It's like 4.
It's like 4. Excellent. So you can cross that out as well. Now, what are you left with?
Noon, Ain, Mim.
Excellent. Noon, Ain, Mim. And what does this mean? In Surah Al-An'am as well.
Animals.
Animals, very good, or cattle. So very good. So Allah SWT made this all like a provision for you and for your cattle, those who are grazing on that. All that discussion about the water that is sent down and the earth which is set in proportion, Allah SWT is saying that it's a provision for you and for the cattle. So go ahead, Salma, can you do the next one?
فإذا جاءت الطامة الكبرى.
Okay, how much are you stretching the ja'a and qama? As tajweed question. How long?
6.
Both of them, or one of them 6 and one 4?
I think طامة is 6 and then جاءت is 4.
Very good, excellent. All right, go ahead. The meanings, inshallah.
فإذا is so, and you're gonna take out the fa.
No, fa'iza is
So-
no root word. Fa means then, iza also means when. So there's a time frame involved.
جاءت. You take out the ta.
You take out the ta, very good.
And then طامة.
So here the root word you're gonna remember from ji'a. All right. So what is the root? What when the same word comes in other surahs like ji'a bi yawma is in, you know, it comes in other surahs, right? So the root word would be jim, ya, and hamza. Okay. Although in here it looks like jim, alif, and hamza, but it's usually jim, ya, and hamza. All right. Now next.
كبرى.
Give me the
is-
root word.
Oh.
What are you gonna cross out?
You keep the ta and the meme.
So you cross out the al because it means the, and the ending ta you take out because it's for feminine. So you're left with
ta alif meme.
no. You see the shadda on meme, right? You remove all the alifat, wows, and yas. So you see the shadda on meme, which means that there are two memes here. So your root word would be ta, meme, and meme. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
Kubra is kaf bara.
Excellent. This you know from Allahu Akbar and all those places. So Al-Kubra is the great, and Tama is when there's an overwhelming calamity. All right. So what is mentioned here? What is this day about? What is this day called? Tamatil Kubra.
Yawm al-Qiyamah.
Yawm al-Qiyamah. Excellent. So everybody is done, right? Everybody did one verse. So let me do the last one for you, and that one is Yawma yatadhakkarul insanu ma sa'a. So Yawma, that day, yatadhakkaru, Zal, Kaf, and Ra. It means, we say zikr, so it's reminder, it's remembrance. Al-insan, Noon, Sin, Ya is one of the root word as well, which means forgetful. And Hamza Noon Sin is also a root word, that insan loves each other. We like to see each other. So that day the man will remember ma what? And sa, I did the efforts, is the same as sa'i. When you go to Saudi Arabia, you run between those places and you remember Hajar. That's also sa'i, right? So that day I want you to write your own name, because you will remember on that day what did you do. Okay, so at this time I really wanted that I have you share your screen and show me the lessons that you had taken last time. Okay, because some of you did send it to me, all right, and some of you I have not received them. Last time I asked, if you have 3 lessons from the surah so far, you can send it to me. So sometimes we feel, okay, those who send it, you will be so happy on the day of judgment that yes, whatever was told, I did it. But some of us will be not so happy when we will come on that day and we'll be like, oh, Masa, what did I strive for? What did I do? Was my work to deliver at the ihsan level, at the best level? Or was my work to dodge somebody or think that, oh, I can get away with that? So remember this verse as a thought of the day, connecting to that thought of the day, that inna Allah kana alaykum عَلَيْكُمْ رَقِيبًا. Allah is watching us, and on this day we will remember. And on that note, mashallah, since you guys work so good, mashallah, I'm so proud of what you are achieving, what you are preserving every day in your hearts. May Allah bless you for that. So that day you will remember, you will be reminded of what you did. And for a believer, there are 3 times he's happy: one when he is doing a good deed, one when he's remembering them, and one when he will see the rewards on the day of judgment. All right, so I hope that we're all very happy on what we strive. And the last thing before we leave, the dua for the day today, based on the name Al-Musawwir. How do you want to say something?
Yeah, so we weren't told on last Monday to like write 3 lessons.
Okay, so nobody told you this, but I did get some Evernotes from some friends. I did get the sharings. So go ahead and lock 1 if you did get the reminder. Number 2 if you were not told, so everybody can share. Okay, all right. Most of us at once. So Hadia, maybe you missed on it based on something. So please go ahead and still send it to me then. Okay. All right. So Jazakumullah khair for letting me know that you missed on that. Inshallah, you can send it. And dua when looking into the mirror is also like they come into like 3 different verbiage as well. But Allahumma antha, hasantha, khalqi, khulqi. The Al-Musawwir who created me, Allah SWT, you created me with the best, decorate with me with the best of manners, inshallah, right? Because we can be very beautiful. Some people are really proud of their beauty, but beauty fades away. And what really matters is our manners, right? And Allah SWT, when we even look in the mirror, we are thankful and we ask Allah to decorate us with the best of manners. How many of us know this dua? Give me thumbs up or middle here or down here. Yes? Alhamdulillah. Allahumma kama hasantha khalqi fahassin khulqi. Or this word is also there. Allahumma kama hasantha khalqi fahassin khulqi. Or you can see it. Allahumma antha hasantha khalqi fahassin khulqi. Allahumma atina ahsanul ikhlaq. Allah give me the best of manners, inshallah. So go ahead. Thank you so much for being here today. Jazakumullah khair. Just tell me one thing that you learned and then we'll stop, inshallah. Salma, go ahead. Everybody unmute so we can go faster. Yes, Salma.
That the root word sa dua ra comes 19 times in the Quran.
Jazakumullah khair. Eliza?
I learned that the root word sad wa ra comes in 5 forms.
Okay, Zara? No voice.
I learned that waqtasha means the darkness.
All right, thank you. What is the word that you said again? Al-Tasha.
Waqtasha.
Yes, thank you. Hadia?
The root word of banaha means banun ya.
Banun ya. Okay, yes. Bani, right? Is that correct? I'm also thinking banun wawariya. Okay.
Yeah,
Maria?
that's what
Okay, yes.
I learned that al-musawwir means a flawless shaper.
Okay. Yes, Tanya?
I learned that musawwir has 5 forms.
Which word?
5 forms.
For which word?
Musawwir.
Musawwir. Okay, we got that from Aliza, right? She shared 5 forms. Think of something else. Abdurrahman?
I learned the dua of the mirror.
Okay, can you say it once?
Like I remember Allahumma hassin khulqi. Allahumma anta hasantha khalqi hassin khulqi.
Very good. You can write it and keep it next to your mirror so that it's easier, right? Or you can write with a erasable marker on your mirror. Mariam E? I can't hear. Can't hear you, Mariam E. Mariam H, go meanwhile, and Mariam E, start. You can say it when you're ready, okay? Yes, Mariam H.
Ready?
You shared? Okay, Sammy?
My root word is meme wow ha.
Meme, wow, Hamza. Or ha.
Hamza.
Hamza or ha? Which one? Sanskrit.
I thought it was ha.
Yes, I think you are right. You are correct. So that is correct. Meme, wow, ha. You're correct. Yes, Mariam E.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, what's your word takeaway?
Bad.
I can't hear, but I'm hoping you shared something because I know the time is going up. Can you be louder?
Bad.
Ba'd means?
Bad after.
After. Thank you. So after that, this is waqtul istiraha. Enjoy your free time. Jazakumullah khair. And may Allah SWT increase you on your ilm and amal, inshallah, and accept this time as a best sadaqah jariyah for you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر